I think this is a difficult question. The reason I say that is I think there are very few people who would claim that they actually had a choice of investors. But having said that, I think we were one of the few lucky people who did have a choice, or I would say we made that choice happen in some ways. So what I mean by that is we are obviously funded by Axel Partners and supported also funded by Mumbai Angels. And one of the things that we looked on right in the beginning is just like how I talked about choosing the right co-founder. I think choosing the right investor is equally very important for the reasons that I mentioned earlier, which is essentially you want to be able to choose an investor who not only drinks your Kool-Aid and understands fundamentally the success or viability of your product and your business model, but more importantly has the right ambition. If the investor does not look at your core value proposition is in the product or the platform, and you are looking to build a core product or platform company, then obviously there is a certain element of mismatch. The second thing is, for example, you might want to be focusing on the global markets, but whereas the investor might be wanting to look at a local market. So the first thing that you need to understand from the investor is explain to them what your ambition is, what kind of a company you're looking to build, and understand if the investor on the other side of the table actually shares those values and those thoughts. The second thing that I would also say is look at investors or preferably look at investors who have actually been there and done that before. In our case, for example, we are a product company. So ideally, I was looking for investors who have actually been a part of a product company or have been entrepreneurs themselves who started a product company in the past. Only those people eventually understand the pain of what it takes to build a product company and the frustration that goes with iterating it. The third thing is also, since we, in particular, if you are starting a product company, in our case, that was since we are a product company, product companies take time to start generating revenue, start generating cash flows, and there's a huge amount of product market fit that needs to be iterated through till you understand what your sweet spot is. That's something that if investors do not understand that aspect of it, if they don't understand how product companies function and they treat you just as yet another services company, you have a huge challenge on hand. So share these thoughts, share these perspectives with any investor that you are looking to raise funding from, and see if that investor understands these differences. If the answer is yes, then yes, that's the right investor for you. If the answer is no, then you should try to look for investors who understand this.